Stupid Wizards Actual People contains content for adults. Content warnings can be found in episode descriptions. Listener discretion is advised.
A tabletop role-playing improv podcast. My name is Derek Dix, and I'm playing the Flake, Trevor Wolffe, a philosophy graduate at the University of Kansas. Fun fact about Trevor this week is that you don't need to worry, Bastut has an automatic feeder. She's getting food.
What about an automatic litter box?
Yeah, like those little robot ones that spin. Trevor's a graduate student.
Has that.
Oh. If you have multiple cats, I feel like you have to have it.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Josh Matney. I play the perfectly normal, not special sorority college girl, Katie Callahan. Katie's fact this week is she's never had a broken bone. There was this one time when she was 12, when her and Lewis were riding bikes and they crashed into each other. And she thought for sure that her arm was broken, but it turned out it was fine. Lewis, however, had a broken leg. It was definitely broken. And all this to say that I hope that I continue this streak during this campaign and make it out fine.
I
have to have notes. I have to read it off my phone. Leave me alone.
Well, no. So I laughed first because I looked over. You did the first bit, and I was like, oh, it wasn't as long as I thought it was going to be. And then I looked over and saw your screen.
It's long.
Yeah, it's very long.
I came up with a fact this week.
Yeah. And then
I get shit for some of the facts that I've had.
We've also got more of this mysterious Lewis lore.
Still, your fact was she's never broken a bone. That's a pretty basic fact.
But there was a story.
I put work into my facts, guys, and y'all don't.
I think Drew just
I'm
Googles.
not paid enough to be on this podcast.
I've never broken a bone either.
I also have never broken a bone.
I think I've fractured a finger before.
You've never broken a bone?
I've never had like a person say like your finger is broken, but I got in a car accident and like my finger swelled up and turned purple right here, like just like down around the base of it, and they're like it's probably a fracture, but they need an X-ray. There's nothing they could do for it, so I just like didn't use it.
Have you broken a bone?
No.
Knock on wood.
It's not knocking on wood.
Hello, my name is Burton. I'm playing the monsters professor, Dr. Evren Duman. And class, we're doing another one of our creature features today. Keep it on that creature feature unit. Today we are talking about the Wendigo. Now, the Wendigo is from spoken legend from the Algonquian tribes. I'm probably saying that wrong, by the way. However, now, generally, these tribes all come from the same people, but they separated out, made their own tribes, had their own cultural differences, but all talk about the Wendigo. They'll have the same general characteristics, this kind of humanoid-shaped cannibalistic creature or spirit with malevolent intent, right? Like to consume the flesh of others. But we do see some key differences from tribe to tribe. Some believe the Wendigo to be a physical being that actually went through, could never sate its hunger, and would eat. And the more it ate, the larger it became, becoming this giant creature. Some thought that it had a frozen heart, which explained why it was so indifferent towards the killings that it did, while others said it was more of just a pure spirit that would possess people and drive them to things like murder and cannibalism, especially during times of strife and hardship. Class, why do we think these differences occurred between them? Like, why would you have the same thing, but it be represented so differently, even though it has the same origin? That's something that you experience a lot across many cultures, where they are treating things that start off the same as very different in the end. So what I'd like you to do, 2 pages, is tell me about a time where you heard a story or saw a movie, read a book, and you had a different reaction than everybody else around you. Go ahead and tell me about that. And then tell me, why do you think that people experience different things that way? Again, 2 pages, and I'll see you all next week.
Hello, my name is Elizabeth Rein. I'm your keeper in this game, in this season. I'm kind of following up from last time and some famous KU stuff. According to the University Daily Kansan, because how can you, give us a fact without citing your sources, right? Clyde Tombaugh, I learned, went on to prove the existence of Pluto, and he got his master's from the University of Kansas. So I thought that was kind of cool.
That was
Discovered it in 19...
There was another
2006. Never forget Pluto.
There was another KU thing that I learned about recently that I can't remember now that somebody invented. Jayhawk students have done a lot of cool stuff.
Yep, I was kind of just following up that little thing.
What happened last time, Josh?
Last time, we were kind of interacting with Eddie, the bridge troll, and kind of investigating that whole situation. Duman thinks we're dealing with a siren. Trevor tells Katie to go investigate around the apartment building, but she ends up following some tracks down to the base of the bridge. She discovers that there is a troll underneath the bridge, and it is not happy. It roars, and she runs away. Duman rushes forward in his monstrous form, which scares Katie, and she hits him with the candlestick. She gets her foot crushed by a thrown rock from the troll. Trevor just tries to take pictures, not really helping at all.
Trevor was there.
Trevor was there.
Down there? There's a lot of rocks.
It was a lot of rocks. Duman continues to pursue the troll. He kind of traps it underneath the bridge temporarily. We go back to Eddie and tell him about the troll attack, and we think it's Hugh. Katie pulls the EMF on Eddie to see if it goes off, and it doesn't, which is weird because it went off when she was around the other troll. But Katie tells Eddie that Hugh was tearing down the support pillar. The families have the same number of people as the number of support pillars. And then Trevor brings attention. Oh, no, we end the episode with Trevor getting almost banned yet again when he tries to use his forums, but brings the attention of Spider back onto him.
So I'd like to say that the running gag that I just thought of in my head is very funny. Like in the first encounter, you couldn't shoot stuff with your gun, and now you can't shoot stuff with your camera, so you're just bad at shooting in general.
I'm going to be honest. I brought this up in the last episode. I am the Willow of this campaign. I have rolled so bad consistently.
And Drew's the nobody of the last campaign because none of us rolled well.
So the message...
I'm the me of the last campaign. I rolled just fine in the last campaign.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
That's true. So the message that was sent to me was sent in like an instant message thing, right?
Yes, that's right.
I am going to reply back. Do you have anything to do with this?
None.
No.
Can you say that as Willow? None.
I think that you do get a reply back, and what you get is, we're just getting started. And then you're like logged out, kicked out. You can't get back into the forum.
Duman?
Yeah. Yeah.
Still?
That is always in my head. Just lives rent free right in there.
He just calls me randomly and makes me do it.
Just randomly and always there. Every time I think I want to say the word yeah, it's just like, there it is. Yeah. I just meant to say regular yeah.
Damn it, now I'm doing the John Wick voice. I think that Spider might have something to do with this.
The mixture of both voices.
We'll
like-
get there.
Go lower.
We established that when we talked about this like 10 minutes ago, where it has a lot of similarities to somebody trying to steal the power from the Cromwells.
Well, I was trying to post about it on my forum, and the post got taken down, and I got a message from doing air quotes, black window, that said...
Like the spider. Clever.
Yeah, that said, found you. And I replied, do you have anything to do with this? And it replied, we're only getting started. So
it's a group.
Ooh, I didn't pick up on that. Well, I mean, it could imply like me and him. It seems like he has something out for me, maybe.
Well, you did stop him at the Cromwells.
Yeah.
So
maybe he's a little vindictive. But how could he be controlling these trolls?
He's not. He said we're only getting started. I think there's somebody else in play.
Well, no, I know, but like, I don't think it's a siren.
Well, it was a female voice that called Huey.
Just Hugh.
From, so bad with that names. That called Hugh from his bed. And so that was just a theory.
Hey, Eddie,
Yeah.
for safety reasons, I think you should put your headphones back on.
Oh, I mean, I can.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Sorry, it's John Wick voice for the rest of the night because of you.
It's always in my head, bro.
Eddie will put his headphones back on.
So I just had an idea hit me.
You gotta fix your voice.
I can't. It's because it is very similar.
No, it's not. They're two completely different voices when you hear them in the audio recording.
My step-in phrase is and
Nope,
yeah, that's it. That's it.
that's not Trevor.
It is.
That was Sean Dick.
It's gonna have to just be that tonight.
Do you have a cold, Trevor? Got you.
Yeah, you
It's
got
the
me.
river water.
It's
Take out the
river water.
gravel. Take out the gravel and just do the low voice. There
Is
it
that better?
Yes.
It does seem lower though when I do it like
No,
this.
that's Sean Dick.
What if we used Eddie as bait?
I mean, we're here at his house. We're already doing that kind of.
Well, I know, but I don't know what more we're going to find out.
I have a feeling we're going to have to wait for nightfall to see what's happening.
How's your ankle, Katie?
It's fine. Can I have gone and washed it off, all the mud though?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it would be really funny if I was like, no, you can't wash off your foot.
You're not allowed to wash dirt off your
You have
foot.
to have
True story.
stinky foot.
How big is Eddie?
Eddie is, I want to say, oh, he's tall, but to me, everyone is tall. I think that he is probably 5 foot.
You're gonna go up. You're gonna go up.
5 foot 8.
No. It's the first number.
No, he's probably not that tall, but he's probably.
Well, that
I was thinking
large.
that he had really, really long arms for his height. I didn't.
Is he shorter than me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Then that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, when
Everyone's
he's
shorter than Trevor.
Well, no. I meant me as a person, Derek.
Yes.
Okay. I was trying to see if he had clothes that might fit me, but it doesn't sound like he would.
It would be like a basketball player putting on a sumo wrestler's clothes.
Okay.
Maybe not a sumo wrestler. Maybe like a football player.
And it was 3:00 in the afternoon, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna push Eddie's one of his headphones off and be like, I'm gonna use your shower.
Yeah. Okay. Towels in the cabinet.
I'm gonna go grab a towel and find wherever his.
Wait. Can we watch a game?
Yeah, I think you can do whatever you want, Eddie.
I'll keep my headphones on. I don't need the sound.
Okay.
you're probably safe till the night if you'd like to take your headphones off.
I don't want to take the chance.
No. I'm going to grab a towel, put my clothes in his washer, and then jump in the shower.
So you guys are just gonna
the
camp out
stranger?
here? You're just gonna camp out in at Eddie's place?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to get cleaned up and then probably try to do some more research on the internet.
Perfect.
Try to track down this spider guy.
You right? What the rest of you two's doing? What is Katie doing?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Katie's just riding the high off coming off that observation of the support pillars and trolls. She's a genius.
sitting there.
She's like, I'm better at this than they are.
Yeah?
No. I don't know, though. I think like hearing Duman and Trevor talk, though, and not really coming up with anything is kind of maybe putting Katie on edge a little bit. So I think like she'll like leave the apartment. Like she'll like go outside.
Oh, okay. You're going outside. Mm-hmm. Perfect.
Don't wander too far, Miss Callahan.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, stay away from the river, maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe stay away from the river.
Oh, no, I'm good. I'm not gonna go back down towards the bridge. I just need to step outside for just a moment, just catch some air.
There is a lot of air to be caught.
Yeah. I want to call. So I want to like reach into my backpack because, like I said, I came prepared for everything.
You did.
I want to fish out Gertrude's. Right? That was her name, right? Mm-hmm. I want to get her.
Cromwell?
Yeah, the card. I want to give her a call.
Oh, okay.
I would text her, but I don't know. And I'm trying to use the mentor thing that you gave me.
Okay, when you contact your mentor for info, roll plus sharp.
You remember her voice?
She's Minnesota or like Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
There it is.
Get a little bit more gravel in there, though.
Oh, yo.
Damn it. Really wish it was.
Spin luck,
higher.
bitch.
No, I'm not gonna do
Have you thought about just
What'd you
rolling
get?
better?
Yeah, you could spin luck.
No, I got a 9.
Okay.
An 8 plus 1 for my sharp, so a 9. So I didn't want to have to do a favor for this person, or maybe she's just busy. Like,
Which would you can choose?
oh, wait, I can choose? Mm-hmm. I can choose if she answers the phone or not?
On a 7 to 9, you choose. They're either busy and can't help, or they answer the question, but you owe a favor.
And this is an audio podcast. I just like visibly deflated at having to make this choice because there's only one choice that you can make in this situation.
That's not true. There's two.
There's 2.
Yeah,
There's
but there's
literally
only
2.
one that makes sense, and that's the favor because that just brings Katie further into the situation. So I will call.
Okay.
Hello, this is Gertrude.
Hi, I don't know if you remember. I'm sure. Well, it was just a couple days ago. We were over there to
How
help.
you doing?
Yep. Oh, that sounds about right. I'm doing well, Mrs. Cromwell. I was hoping. I don't know if she's on a first name basis.
No, just the married part, the Mrs. got me.
It was a nice touch.
It was just sorry. It was.
You took me out of it,
I know. I'm
though.
so sorry. It was very good.
I seem to be in another situation with Trevor and the professor. And I was hoping maybe I could run something by you and maybe you would maybe know something more than these two guys don't seem to know. Listen, if I'm being honest, Gertrude, I kind of thought that they like knew how to handle things, but we don't have anything and we're just waiting for dark. And I think bad things are going to happen when dark comes around. So,
Well, what kind of situation are you in?
well, so we're dealing with some trolls. Bridge trolls. I still don't quite understand the whole concept of the bridge and trolls, but that's neither here nor there. The Mass Street Bridge is seemingly is going to befall the same thing that happened to the Vermont Bridge, and that all the trolls are going to go away, vanish, die? I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's all tied to the number of supports that the bridge has, because it seems to be how many members of the family there are. And I was just curious if, I guess the question I want to answer is if the bridges are tied to if the trolls are tied to the supports, if the support isn't completely destroyed, does that mean that the troll is still fine? Are we able to like rescue him?
Think that you're asking the wrong question.
I don't know questions I'm actually even asking right now, Miss Cromwell.
Mrs.
Mrs. Cromwell?
That's okay. We can maybe talk it out a little bit. How did the trolls come to be in trouble?
They kind of just have been vanishing. The professor seems to think maybe a siren, because they heard a
siren?
voice.
They heard a voice. Okay, interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a word.
I can see why a siren would be up for suspicion.
If I'm being honest, I don't think that's what it is.
Oh, what do you think it is?
I don't know, but I just don't think that it will. From my limited knowledge of a siren, which may or may not be true anymore because I only know the mythological aspect of a siren, they would lure the victims to them and then kill them, or like lure ships to their rocks, and then the ships would crash on the rocks. But I encountered the troll, and he was very much alive. He was just tearing down the thing that apparently he has life force to, or draws life force from, or magic. Something. Spirit energy. That might be the word they used.
Okay, so if he was destroying the thing that he draws life force from,
Or energy. I might have said life force. I think they said energy in there. They could be wrong about it, though. I don't know.
why would he do such a thing?
That is a good question. I don't think he's in his right mind, or at least his cousin doesn't believe that he would do such a thing, because that would be crazy. Why would you? That would just be like you're killing yourself, I guess, right? And he seemed very angry, and Eddie said that he's not an angry guy.
So he's not acting like himself, huh?
Correct. Well, I've never met him. I'm just going off of what other people have been saying. But yes, I think that's fair. Threw a rock in my ankle and it hurt a lot. But...
So, that narrows things down, I think. It could be that he is being forced to do this, or that he feels like he has to.
I feel like I can relate to that a little bit.
Do you have any other bits of information that can help us narrow it down?
She thinks for a second, because Josh is thinking for a second. Well, it doesn't just stop with one. Like, so it happened. So Eddie was saying that with the Vermont family, like one of them, it started with like their leader, and then like they disappeared, and then it happened to the next person, and the next person, and the next person. So
A pattern?
yes.
Okay. And what about the traces that this troll is leaving behind? Has there been anything unusual? Anything different from his cousin?
They have an EMF reader, which I got that's something.
Fancy.
Yeah, and that went off in Hugh's room, and also when I encountered him, but didn't go off for Eddie.
Oh.
So there's some sort of energy coming off of him that Eddie doesn't have.
I think that you're onto something. Seems like you're putting pieces together that Duman and Trevor sure aren't.
You know, sometimes you just need a girl's touch, I guess. I don't know what I'm putting together, if I'm being honest, Gertrude.
Well, maybe you need to talk to your teammates.
Okay. Hey, completely unrelated though. And you know, this one, I don't know if you can, I'm sure there's an easier answer and I could probably get this myself. Is Duman a werewolf?
I think that you're better suited asking him yourself.
Yeah, you're right. I can bring that up later, I suppose.
I tell you what, though, I need something for my garden.
Oh, okay, great.
I just want the seeds of your favorite flower. You figure that out, and you get those to me lickety-split, okay?
Okay.
This before you call me back.
Okay, sounds good. I will bring you the seeds of my favorite flower. Hey, thanks for the help. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
Yep. I hang up and I'm like shaking. It's just the unsettled like
What the fuck?
presence, the aura that is just like given from these Cromwells.
What's Duman doing?
He's sitting on the roof.
You're on the roof?
My whole conversation?
No, I'm not listening. I'm just sitting on the roof.
What you doing up there?
I'm just kind of, I'm sitting up on the roof. I have my pipe. I have it lit, but it like kind of like I lit it and then it's kind of just been sitting there. It's like smoldering out. I'm sitting cross-legged position. My eyes are closed as I'm just remembering something from the past.
You're remembering something? Yeah. You want to keep that to yourself or do you want to share with the class?
So Duman he's thinking back to several thousand years ago. He is spear in hand running through a forest. Keeping pace with him is a extremely tall, muscular built man with a long braided beard. We're chasing a large boar through the forest. Yeah.
Reminiscing on the good old days?
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Thank you for sharing.
Does Katie come back inside after her phone call?
I think there's probably a moment where she's like what's the word I'm looking for? Decompressing? Is that the word? Just everything that just happened. And now like, listen, it might sound perfectly innocent on the surface of bringing your favorite seeds of a flower to this lady. But now that's all she's thinking about. thinking about what is my favorite flower. Will she know if it's not my favorite flower? Like, what if I think this is my favorite flower, but she knows that my favorite flower is actually this, and I bring her the wrong thing? Like, it's kind of that situation. But yeah, she'll eventually like take a few deep breaths and go back in, figuring like she would see Duman but just sees Eddie.
Well, no. So what you do see is Eddie and Trevor, who's in just a towel, sitting on the couch watching the KU basketball game together.
I open the door and I say, I can teach you.
I'm in a towel. It's fine. They're in the dryer.
Yeah, but I don't really know you that well.
It's no different if I were like at a pool or something, Katie. Don't make it weird.
I don't think you would go to a pool.
I wouldn't. I would sunburn so easily.
Yeah.
Very pale. The KU game's almost over if you wanted to catch the end of it.
It's actually super, super close.
Wow. It's
neck and neck.
It's a pretty good one.
And then I think for a brief moment, I'm like, was I supposed to go to the game with Sam?
No, it was an away game.
It's away.
Oh, okay.
You were supposed to watch it with him, though, I think.
Oh, I'm sure I was supposed to watch it with
I think he invited you.
Eddie refuses to take his headphones off, though, so we've kind of just been sitting here in silence, and every now and again he'll...
What, does he have the TV muted?
No, it's on. Can you, for an audio gag, do an Eddie cheer?
Yay. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, he'll do that. It's really weird.
Okay, why does he have headphones on exactly?
We're almost there. 3-pointer.
This game is going fast. He's afraid
Ref,
of the siren.
what are you doing? Come on, Rev.
So this is what I've been doing while you and Duman are doing whatever you've been doing.
I wasn't doing anything with Duman.
Oh, he just left. He does that sometimes, though, so...
Okay, well, I don't think it's a siren.
Oh, do you know what it is?
No.
Well, what makes you think it's not a siren?
Well, just because it's not the siren's MO?
You know a lot about sirens, Katie?
Well, I've taken mythology.
Yeah, Duman did have a pretty good lecture about them.
Yeah, I had to write a 2-page paper about it.
I know, I graded it. It fits the MO of what a siren would do, but I think I do agree with you. I just don't know what it would be other than that. I think our plan is right now to use Eddie as bait and try to catch whatever it is.
Okay, well then he should have the headphones off.
I'll take him off him later when he goes to sleep.
You're just giving him false hope?
I mean, typically, if you told the worm that it was going to be put on a hook, it would probably put up a fight to being put on the hook.
Yeah, okay. Cool, Trevor. What?
Great. So is your plan just to wait till nightfall?
This might be bending my character's moves just a little bit, but I do have a +1 ongoing hold from my connect the dots.
You do?
And one of the questions is when and where will the next critical event occur? Now, I don't know how Trevor would know that information, but I do have this third eye thing that I got from the spell slingers. So maybe it is like I have like a vision or something. I don't know if that was relevant at all. Does it matter, do you think?
I think you already tried using the third eye in the apartment.
No, I'm basically just like hand waving, like Trevor having a vision because of the third eye thing.
Well, okay, so I will say, you took pictures of the bridge, right?
Yeah.
Okay, here's what will happen. So Trevor, you are watching the game with Eddie. Mm-hmm. You have your camera in your hand, and you're kind of flipping through the pictures of the bridge, and in one of them, your third eye vision will flicker. You will see on the pillar on the other side of you managed to get a lot of it because you were up on top of the levee.
Yes, yeah.
So you managed to get the whole thing in there. It wasn't a good picture of Hugh, but it was not a bad picture of the bridge. Mm-hmm. Your third eye will flicker and you will notice something glowing in the picture, drawing your attention to it. And on the far pillar on the other side of the river, if it looks like the glowing is in these very strange lines.
Okay. So...
And then your vision will flicker away, and it looks like a normal pillar again.
Okay,
the picture hasn't been changed at all.
I think as the vision kind of fades, it takes me by surprise because he's a normal, mundane person. I'm going to stand up and I'm going to go rip my clothes out of the dryer, even if they're still not perfectly dry, throw them on, grab my backpack. Katie, we're going to go take a look at something down on the bridge.
Where the troll was?
On the other side, I think.
Okay. Who's me and you? Or?
Yeah. I don't know where Duman went. I'll shoot him a message, but he never checks his phone.
Okay.
And I'll whip out my phone and shoot Duman a message. Saw something in a photo about the bridge, going down to check it out. And I think we're going to walk across the bridge to the other side of the levee.
Okay.
Which you would probably see up on the roof.
Yeah, I'll just jump down off the roof when I see you guys walking out of the building.
So wait, same bridge, just at like the very last support beam? Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, on the opposite side. So like we're on this side of the river, on the other side of the river, on these support beams, on this one over here. So we walk across the bridge, go around and down is essentially what we're doing.
Yep.
And when you join us,
Yeah.
I was flipping through some pictures and I noticed that there were some strange glowing lines in one of these support pillars over here. So I figured we could go investigate this further and see if we can figure out what that was.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
So we'll head over the bridge and head down the levee. Can we see the lines from heading down the levee?
You'll get down there and you take a look at the pillars, and you don't see anything at first. Mm-hmm. And then I would like for you to investigate a mystery.
Can I read a bad situation? Or is it investigate a mystery? Same thing, but I can use my third eye with read a bad situation. It don't matter. If it's investigate a mystery,
It
that's
doesn't
fine.
make a difference to me.
I am using my third eye. I got a 7, which means I got to take a +1 hold on any result of 7 or more, plus you can see invisible things.
Perfect. So go ahead and hold, and then on your invisible, you will be able to, in quite large letters actually, you will... I want to make sure that this is correct. Okay, yes.
Oh.
I don't know if you want to maybe describe audibly to our audience what you just received.
So
That's what you see glowing in blue.
Elizabeth handed me a sheet of paper as I'm figuring out my question here. I'm going to, so what I see, and they don't see this, correct? Duman and Katie don't see this. It's just me.
It's just you.
So it looks like letters. There's 2 lines. There's 3 characters on the first line and 4 characters on the second line. On the first line, there is a V, a square, and then an upside down L with a dot in the corner. On the second line, there's an upside down V, a backwards L, another square with a dot in the bottom of it this time, and then a greater than bracket. So I'm assuming it's some sort of language. And as I'm having this vision, I'm going to... Can you guys see what's written on that pillar?
There's nothing written on the pillar. Well, no, it's just graffiti.
I don't know why it's happening, but I can see there's like characters in some sort of language or something glowing blue on the pillar. And I'll describe them out loud to you how I just described them.
I'll hand you a stick and point to the mud that's like all around us.
I'll draw them in the mud.
Okay.
To the best of my ability.
Great. Yeah, you can show the rest of your...
And then can I see this cheat sheet?
I'm going to pull a notebook out of my backpack, and after I get done in the mud, I'm like, oh, I could have just done this the whole time, and write it down in my notebook.
Perfect. You may do so. At this time, when you are kind of huddled around these markings, what was your other hold?
For read a bad situation, I don't know if there's a great question. What are the threats here, maybe? Is there something that we're not seeing that's threatening us currently?
That's great.
I guess as I'm writing in my notebook, I have the sharp realization that we're still under the bridge.
As you are writing in your notebook, you feel something cold wrap around your ankle, and you are pulled into the water. Katie, Duman, you hear a splash. Trevor's gone.
So what I'm going to do is, so as I see him disappear, into the, I don't see him disappear into the water, right? He's just what do I see exactly?
Are you looking at Trevor?
Yeah, we're sitting there discussing, I'm looking at what's in the ground.
Yeah, I'd say that you're kind of huddled in. He's writing something in his notes. You just see him trip, hit the ground, and get sucked into the river.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to immediately just kind of Hulk out, let's go into my transformation. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to just take my hands, I'm going to shove them into the riverbank and try to raise the ground of the riverbank to be above the water, raise a section of mud up.
I guess you need a roll to use magic to do that?
Yes. I am using a magical effect. Not the whole river, but just the portion where he's at, right? I'm just trying to raise a section of it. That's a 7 plus 3 is 10.
Magic works without issue. Choose your effect.
Of course it does.
No, I'm assuming you're doing one thing that is beyond human limitations.
Yeah, basically.
Great. The riverbed will kind of rise up a little bit, enough to kind of let the water dissipate. Trevor is lying there, but it looks like he's still being dragged back. You catch a glimpse, and it looks like maybe a watery tendril is wrapped around his ankle, and that's currently what's pulling him
I think he sputters out water and can't say anything, but he's his eyes are very wide as he catches your gaze for a second. I'm out of the water now, though, right?
You are still
dragged,
you're still getting dragged back in.
Can I try to reach for the gun that's in my pants and try to shoot at whatever is pulling me?
Yeah, act under pressure.
Okay. 12.
You do what you set out to do. You reach for the gun.
Yeah, I reach for the gun, and I think I just try to flip onto my back and try to shoot. I'm just shooting into the water, which is not very effective, but does 2 harm if that matters.
Yeah, I'll make note that it did 2 harm.
I did 2 harm to the river.
You did 2
There's a
whole
tendril
harm.
holding your leg.
Yeah.
So you do 2 harm to the tendril, which is just water still, but...
Fuck that river.
Lovely. It will let go of you. The tendril will retract back into the river. Trevor, you're still kind of on this raised riverbank, kind of almost not quite in the middle of the river, but you're farther in the water than probably it's comfortable at this point. And you see this sickly blue-green glowing at the bottom or under the water that you're next to, and it starts boiling, and it would probably be a good idea for you to get out of the way for whatever's about to come out.
Is it hot?
You don't feel any heat.
Boiling
no.
or bubbling?
It's bubbling, but it looks like it's bubbling and boiling and toiling, and it looks like something's about to surface.
Everything in my bones wants me to dive in at this.
That's a weird thing to do.
Trevor also tried to jump from the parking garage.
No, he decided not to. He thinks about it, but he doesn't do the stupid stuff.
Yeah, I think Trevor does think this is my chance to catch this thing.
Okay.
But then also coughs up more water and scooches back, and I imagine tips back into the water, falling off of this thing. But I'm gonna try to backstroke to the riverbank.
Okay. Great. Does anybody else want to do anything in preparation?
I'm in the middle of doing something, so...
What are you doing?
I'm pulling up the riverbed.
You're pulling up the riverbed. Perfect. Katie, what are you doing?
I'm assuming when I take my hands out of the mud, it's going to fall back down into it. I'm actively...
Oh, yes. You are actively earthbending right now.
I'm actively bending earth right now.
Yes. Very silty earth.
Yes. I just had my nails did another...
I don't know what Katie can do. I think... Okay, so... Trevor's still in the water.
Yeah, I'm back stroking towards the riverbank now.
Kind of like probably like backwards walking. River is not that deep.
No, but I think like it's like the horror movie thing where you can't get your feet underneath
You're like
you
sputtering
correctly.
through the water, yeah.
There's slippery rocks in there. Very algae in there.
I also just got these clothes cleaned.
So yeah, I'm gonna use what could go wrong, which is whenever you charge into immediate danger without hedging my bet. So I think Katie just sees Trevor get pulled in. Duman like raises him up. We see Trevor there, and she's just gonna like go to like get him out of the way.
Okay.
I get to hold 2 when I do this.
Okay.
And I can either spend my hold to inflict +1 harm, I can reduce someone's harm suffered by 1, or I can take +2 forward on an act under pressure roll.
Okay.
I'm going to take a +2 forward on an act under pressure roll, and no one, like, there's no harm that's being happening right now, and I don't think there's any way I can do harm to whatever is about to happen. So
You can do one of the, because of the forward, right? So you can do one of those.
that's one of the options. I can take a +2 forward. So I can do it twice. I'll just take 2 +2 forwards on an act under pressure roll.
Okay.
For different things.
Yep.
So I'll just rush in. I'll grab Trevor.
Okay.
He's lanky. He's not
Like up underneath the arms
Yeah, I'm
or
not
anything?
super
Heavy
heavy.
guy.
No, I'm
Yeah.
not super heavy.
Katie's she's like not athletic, so
Okay.
she'll rush in and pull him out.
Perfect. You're in the middle of doing that, and I would say like enough time for Duman to maybe like comfortably put down the riverbed
Yeah, when I
just
see
a
them
little
pulling
bit.
him out, I'll pull my hands out and get my spear ready.
Perfect. As you do so, you'll start to see emerge from the river dark, long, wet hair belonging to a young girl in a old-timey black dress, almost like maybe pre-1900s, and she emerges from the river. She looks pissed, and she almost seems to like completely float above the river. She kind of hovers there about 2 feet above the water itself. She is not happy with you guys. You will see her like move her arms, and that will command 2 tendrils of water to rise up. You assume that this is what dragged Trevor into the river, and she prepares to strike you with them.
So how far out is she?
You wouldn't be able to walk into the river after her.
She's floating above the water though, right?
She is floating above the water.
So if I were to, I don't know, use my unbeastly strength to just leap at her with my spear, could I collide with her in midair?
I'd make you roll for it.
Yeah. What
He's not gonna fail.
would you make me roll?
She's going to shoot her. She'll see you like start at her. She's going to.
I'll do the whole like stomp like I'm gonna charge like a fucking animal.
Okay, perfect. You draw her attention to you. Her eyes will like
Not a
whip
werewolf.
to.
I have goat hose. I'm like a jacked satyr.
Her eyes will whip to you, and she will throw her, like she'll flick her wrist at you, and the tendrils of water will start shooting towards you. You need to roll and act under pressure.
That's a 6 and a 6. That's a 12 plus a 1 for my cool is a 13.
All right, perfect. You effectively dodge her attempt to get you, and you can take +1 next time she tries to use the water against you. So you successfully dodge the tendrils, and I'll give you, so you can either act under pressure or kick some ass.
I'm gonna kick some ass.
Yeah, let's kick some ass then.
8 plus 3, 11. I
Give
don't
this
know
man some loaded dice.
I don't know what you want me to do. A 6 plus 2 is 8 plus 3 is 11. All right.
Okay.
So on an 11 on some kick some ass, what happens on an 11?
Well, you do your damage, but then you get
I get
an
to
extra effect.
Extra effect. I'm going to.
Don't forget, you still have 1 harm from earlier.
Yes, that I know. I'm going to force them where I want them. So the
Okay.
force of me, like, because she's in the middle of the river, so I'm doing like a huge, just like leap. And just because it makes more sense to do it this way, I'm not going to hit her with my spear. I'm going to use my like ram horns to hit her.
Oh, okay.
So I can like physically force her. I'm going to force her to the other side of the river, like at least knock into the shallow. I mean, probably not far enough to knock her across the whole river, but like knock her from like the deep middle of the river to the shallow end on the other side.
Oh, so away from Trevor and Katie?
Yes, 100% away from the two children
Okay,
that I'm trying
and how
not
much-
to get killed.
How much damage did you...
My natural weapons do 2 harm. It ignores any kind of damage resistance that she
Okay.
has.
All right, what are you two doing? Trevor, you're
Probably about to fail.
I've been trying to figure out how I could do this, and I can't figure out an answer. Is it still sunlight outside?
It is, but it is starting to, like, the sun is starting to go down.
Can I see off of the... I don't know, it would be really difficult. My camera got wet, so I don't know if it works.
What are you trying to do?
I want to pull my camera out and try to look through the viewfinder through my DSLR to see what the reflection of this girl looks like. Because it reflects off a mirror. Mm-hmm. Does it look the same as it does in real life?
What would it tell you
Trying
about
to
her?
decide if it's a wraith or not.
Oh.
There's an episode of Supernatural where there's a river wraith. Mm-hmm. And wraiths show their true forms in mirrors.
Okay.
So Derek is working off of that information. I guess I'm trying to discern if she's like a river spirit or like a malicious like entity or what her true being might be.
Gotcha.
And I'm also getting out of the river.
There's no fucking way.
Did you figure it out?
It's like I just rotated the paper act like I did.
You open up the camera. It is wet. It is soggy. You'll probably have to take care of it a little bit later. This is kind of cheesy. You see Duman fighting a very small orb.
Okay. I don't have a history check. Can I investigate a mystery or something to like...
You've seen a lot of ghost adventures.
Okay, so it's a ghost. Or a spirit, I'm assuming. Do I know about Katie's bag? What are the contents of Katie's bag are?
You've seen a few things from it.
But have I seen the vast amounts of salt that you have in there?
Well, I spilled some of it, but yeah, there's still salt in the bag, yes.
Katie,
Nope.
rip that salt. It's a far way over there, but rip it as hard as you can.
Who are you?
Yeah.
He is drowning just now. It's fine.
Oh, that's fair. That would be accurate. Okay. I'll reach into my bag and I'll pull out my...
Can of Morton's table salt.
No, it's a salt shaker. I already
It's a whole.
established
Oh yeah,
this.
that's right. Just a very small
It's just a little glass
little
salt shaker.
salt shaker. And you're like, what? This?
We'll reach in and I'll throw it.
You throw it in the river.
I don't know. Where'd you say to throw it?
Throw it at the
Yeah, I'll throw it at the thing.
You do realize how big the Kansas
Yeah, I know.
River
I
is,
said
right?
that.
How big the what?
Trevor's panicking.
Okay.
Don't worry, guys. I got this.
What is your spear made of?
It's Bronze Age
Ooh,
technology.
okay.
It's bronze tech. So it'd be a bronze tip
I
spear.
might be wrong, but you just said how big the Kansas River is. I don't think it's that. I think it's pretty easy to throw over the length of the river, or not the length of the river, but the width of the river, right?
Should we go there and check?
Not right now. It's dark out, and it'd be scary down there.
Wait, we're at the Mass Street Bridge, right?
No. Like the only reason why I let
Yeah.
Duman get over there.
How wide is it?
500 feet.
That's
It's
really
that long.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was that long.
Why?
Yeah,
Yeah,
right
I
next
was
to the
gonna
bridge
say.
from bank to bank is 500 feet.
You guys must not think of the
Oh, no,
Kansas River
sorry.
that often. More like
673
I haven't gone
feet.
down Mass Street Bridge in like 4
I
years.
think about that river a
wide?
lot.
Yeah.
I did not realize it was that wide. I thought it was much narrower.
I was
in my
gonna
defense,
say-
so we can say we didn't knock her back nearly as far as it did because I didn't know how far back. I was going to say I knocked her downriver away from
Wait,
her.
how far is a football field?
It would be
300 feet.
Yeah, it'd be almost 3. Or
There's no way. It's bigger. It's wider than a football field.
Well, the Kansas River is different widths at different spots. I'm trying to think specifically where Mass Street.
No, I literally went to Google Maps, went to the Mass Street Bridge, and used Google Maps' measure thing from one side of the bank to the other, and it says 673.85 feet.
I have the salt shaker in my hand, and he tells me to throw it, and I throw it.
I honestly did not realize how long it was either, so
It's fucking massive.
I didn't jump 2 football fields. That's not how that works.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I thought it was much smaller, so I just jumped into the water with her.
We said about 600 feet across, right?
Yep.
I'm going to give you a third of that, which is 200, which is very, 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 very generous.
Just to be clear here well.
You're deep in the river then.
Yeah.
I aimed for one of the for a little sandbar.
You're also really close to the dam.
Yeah, I was going to say you were literally at the dam.
Yeah, so I'm standing on the dam. It's shallow over there, right? Next to it?
You're on the top side of the dam.
Yeah, you're on the top side.
Okay.
The water is rushing past your ankles. It's kind of slippery over here.
I got goat hooves, and I'm super fucking jacked.
Your goat hooves are straining.
Super fucking jacked.
Big ass fish hits your ankle a little bit. You better be careful.
Okay. Are you throwing the salt at this ghost? We're not that far away.
Oh, I'll throw it. I won't make it.
Act under pressure.
You get a +2 to this.
I do. It's a 10.
It's a 10?
Yeah.
You'll throw it. Average person throws about 150 feet. So about 50 feet short.
Yeah.
I
just throw it. That's what I was set out to do, so.
I'll do this. Because I am a very merciful DM, okay?
You don't have to be.
The lid wasn't on that good. And then when you threw it, you see that the shaker's gonna fall short, but then you see that the lid has fallen off, and so the granules of salt will spread, and the spirit will take about 5 granules of salt to the face.
I did it.
Does it flicker?
I would say in the same way as like maybe if you've ever been boiling water on the stove and some of it has splashed up on your face, like a drop or two. Like, yeah, but does it hurt you? No.
Duman I think we cut our losses. He's gone.
You can still climb up over the bridge and be over it.
I think that Trevor, realizing that this was a very stupid idea to have her do this, is going to stand up and kind of like grab Katie and start heading up to the top of the bridge.
You're going up on the bridge. Perfect. Duman, what are you doing?
So I'm engaged in fisticuffs with this thing.
I need you to roll plus cool though.
Plus, this is the thing I get my one going forward on?
No. This is different.
Okay. What is it specifically?
What do you mean?
Some stuff I can sub out some weird. I don't know if it's cool though. I don't hold on. No, it's charm. Never mind.
No, it's just plus cool.
Okay. 8.
Phenomenal. Okay.
See, that's only a mixed success, John.
So she's going to. She is still very, very angry. She sees that she missed, and you have now knocked her to the dam. She's going to look you dead in the eyes, and she is going to attempt to possess you. Mm-hmm. On an 8. You can choose whether she possesses you or not.
No.
If you do, you may mark experience.
No.
If you don't, take +1 to the next time she tries to possess you.
No.
Okay.
I'm not marking experience for that. No. My will is iron strong. Do I notice her trying to possess me? Do I feel her trying to get in my brain?
Yeah, you feel her cold, watery grasp on your spirit itself, and just reach down into the depths of your being, and I feel like you're no, and it shakes her off, and she's quite pissed, but she you can see her eyes looking at your companions ooh, maybe those will be my next targets.
And then I'm going to look at her, and I was going to do something, but that gives Duman a better idea.
Yeah.
So I look at her, because I was going to do, I'll tell you guys what I was going to do. I assume like she's kind of some kind of spirit thing. First of all, I saw somebody throw a thing of salt, which I was like, that's a waste of fucking salt. Thanks, guys. So I'm like, oh, ghost. Right.
I gotta put on my grocery list. I need more salt.
I'm like, oh, ghost, right. So I can literally enchant my spear to be magical so it can like better affect, because portal things, one of the things you can do is enhance a weapon to be magical.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, that's what I'm going to do. But then I feel her try to invade my mind. Mm-hmm. And I remember, I'm like, oh, so this is how we're going to play this game. And I'm going to do something else, which is a magic thing, which I can evict a spirit or a curse from a person. So I'm going to force her possession out of the troll I have trapped in the bridge and drop my prison.
Okay. Can definitely do that.
Well, I can try. I can roll magic.
I don't know.
I'm assuming I'm making a leap of faith here.
Into the river.
I'm just saying, if she is possessing him, having an angry bridge troll helping us is better than having one fighting us if he gets out in this fight anyways.
True.
8. So when you use magic, it works it perfectly. I choose an effect and a glitch. I decide what the glitch does. All right. So the effect, I'm going to choose evict a spirit or curse from a person, object, or place it inhabits. Glitch.
Well, I get to choose the glitch.
Oh, you choose the... Damn it.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure the keeper gets to, because I always pick the most.
I was letting him flounder for a second.
Oh no! I would pick the thing that makes most sense.
So you said
a lot of
people. True story.
Okay. Yep. Evict a spirit or curse. Perfect.
I'm assuming she's controlling the troll because she tried to possess me, and I saw her tell the troll to leave, and he did. So she's influencing somehow. So I'm trying to break that because I also saw that in my vision.
Bridge runs north to south. Are you dropping the mud thing too? Perfect. You'll drop the mud thing. You'll hear, and hear a kersploosh as Hugh drops however many feet that was from the top of the bridge, or from the bottom underside of the bridge.
I thought he was like climbing it and stuff. I thought he could like hang on.
Yeah, but you took him by surprise.
Was he like sitting?
And now he's like doesn't know where the heck he was because he was possessed.
Okay. So he was sitting on the dome piece that I made? I thought he was like in a hidey hole. So I just covered it with a cover.
Yeah. And then you opened it up.
Okay.
He drops and he stands up spluttering, and the setting sun hits him and he turns to stone. The spirit now smiles at you because you have just made a very powerful being vulnerable to her. Trevor, Katie, what are you doing?
On the bridge, we're sprinting across the bridge. Trevor is going to reach into his backpack and pull out a small tire iron and try to whip that bitch at the bitch.
Okay. I like it. You just carrying tire irons?
Yeah, I think Trevor would carry iron with him. And tire iron's pretty common.
Okay.
They're pretty tall, right?
Ooh.
The bridges.
Yeah, they're fucking tall. What'd you do? Jumping?
No, I think I just whipped this thing. I kind of want to jump. Trevor thinks about jumping. It's not that high. Trevor thinks about jumping, like launching himself off at the spirit. But I think he's going to first try whipping the tire iron at her.
Okay.
With trying to dispel her or hurt her.
Are you trying to help out or act under pressure?
I think I'm trying to kick some ass.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. Go ahead, roll to kick some ass.
What's a success?
7 9 is mixed success. 10 and up is.
I'm going to use luck to turn an 8 into a 12.
Okay. You got to mark off your luck.
I do.
So you get to choose an extra effect. You can gain advantage, take a 1 forward, or give 1 forward to another hunter. You can inflict terrible harm, where you do 1 additional harm. You suffer less harm, so you take -1 harm if she can harm you back. You force them where you want them, so you can make them move.
Can I force her to dissipate? If that's how she works? It could be that she doesn't work like that, and that's fine.
How much harm does the tire iron do?
1 or 2 harm, probably.
Okay, so that seems to really hurt her. The iron will pass through her, but she looks physically pained when it goes through her. So she will,
Does that... What? can I make my extra effect to get her attention?
Yeah, she'll look up at you, and she was already kind of eyeballing you guys anyway, so maybe go ahead, act under pressure as a tendril of water will shoot up towards you.
Okay, and as I notice that I get her attention, I'm
Katie, go ahead and roll act under pressure too.
Duman, get the troll.
Oh no.
11.
Okay, you'll effectively dodge the tendril, and you get to take +1 on the next time.
Yep.
Katie, what did you get?
Well, I guess I'm using my +2 forward on this roll as well. My second one. So I rolled a 2 and a 2 for 4. My act under pressure is +1, so it's plus the 2 makes it a 7. So it's a mixed success. Which is way better than a fail.
On a 7 to 9, take 1 harm from being whipped. And then Katie, but you do get to take +1 forward next time she tries to attack you.
Fuck yeah.
She's not looking great.
I'm trying to hold her attention, and I'm like yelling at Duman to try and save the troll.
How are you trying to hold her attention?
I think, I think Trevor is like, I think Trevor rips Katie's bag open and like fumble. Do you have more salt in there?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I think
we can roll for salt if you want.
I think he grabs just like whatever salt he can find, and he's just like slinging it above his head, and is like, yeah, I don't know what Trevor's voice is yelling. Yeah. We're gonna kill you. And he's like waving this salt, like trying to make himself look big.
Like she's a fucking bear.
Yeah. Except for the opposite. I'm not trying to scare her away. I'm trying to scare her in.
Okay. Duman, go ahead, act under pressure, and you can take that +1.
Maybe not. It's +1 though. Mm-hmm. Act under pressure is what? Cool. So it's +1. Oh, it's a 7.
Okay, cool. Take +1 harm.
All right. It's a 7.
And
would have been a 6.
she's going to
it would have been.
she's going to wrap a tendril around your leg and trip you, so that she can not have to worry about you like attacking her as she goes up and goes to meet Trevor. She'll like levitate up to the bridge, and she'll like look at you.
Trevor wasn't expecting this.
Raised to your level.
He was almost thinking that she couldn't leave the water. Yeah. Like he was kind of assuming she couldn't leave the water.
She's gonna assume I can't attack.
Can I sling the salt at her now that she's close?
Sure.
Well, the iron didn't seem to do much.
No, the iron actually did quite a bit to her.
What am I doing? How do I do this? Does it just happen, or what happens?
You sling the salt at her?
Yeah. I think as I was digging for the salt, I felt the candlestick too, and I hand it to Katie, and I'm like, if she comes up here, hit her with this.
You're going to you go to I'm gonna bend you a little bit. All right? I'm gonna make you roll plus cool.
Okay. 6.
You throw the salt in her face.
It's just an SG.
And
it's not actually
it just kind of sounds like Pop Rocks hitting something wet, and she'll grab both sides of your face with her cold, wet hands.
That's not good.
And she will have you do, or you have to do what she makes you do, because she succeeded on possessing you.
So that all happens.
Yes.
I don't know how this fits in, but when I spent my luck earlier, I have a flake thing.
Okay.
I was looking if there was anything I could do to not have this happen.
To not get possessed?
Yeah, but that all happens. When you spend a point of luck, pick an aspect of the current situation. The keeper will tell you what other conspiracies that aspect connects to. When I spend that luck, I'm thinking really hard about these symbols. Uh-huh. What conspiracies does this connect to?
Do you want the thing that pays off later on, or do you want the thing that'll help you now?
Is it Latin?
It's not Latin.
Is the first word for?
Nope.
Damn it. I think I want the thing that helps us later.
I think I know what it is.
What do you think it is?
I don't know why I think it is until just now, but it's three words and then 4 letters. I have an idea of what it might be. I don't know what language it is. Or
It's 2 words and 3 letters in the first word, 4 letters in the second.
I'm just thinking it's the fog. Oh no, it wouldn't be because there would be an H for both the second letter. That's not it then. Okay.
I think the later.
You want the later?
Yeah, I'm possessed now. It don't matter.
No, tell me what you want.
No, I want the later.
You want the later?
Yeah. I want to know how it connects to the bigger picture, I guess.
Ooh.
Or what conspiracy it connects to in the bigger picture.
It has to do with siphoning the energy.
Okay.
And you feel like this ghost is tied to that somehow.
Do I think that damaging those symbols would affect this ghost at all?
You do.
Would have been cool to know before I got possessed.
You think that maybe they're the reason that she's here.
Do I see her grabbing his face?
You certainly do.
Okay.
I would like you to roll to kick some ass against Katie.
Me?
Yep.
Excuse me?
She's possessed him.
So Trevor gets his face
just
grabbed
chilling.
after reaching in your backpack, and he stands up perfectly straight, rotates on his heels, and is going to try to clock you.
You're gonna attack a woman? That's not gonna go well for you.
What'd you get?
That's going to be kick some ass. That's going to be an 11.
That's cool.
Was is unarmed?
I think it's just 1 harm.
It's 1 harm.
Okay.
Well, he gets to choose an extra effect. So he got it higher than a 10.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it probably would just possess me, do more harm.
So 2 harm.
Great. Katie, what are you doing?
Isn't
What? What's wrong?
one of them move somebody?
All right. I'll just erase the
Oh,
extra harm.
you want to throw her off the bridge?
That sounds cool as fuck, yo.
That would be way worse.
I was going to have her make you stand up on the edge of the bridge and try to jump off too.
Then it would probably make sense for her to possess me to throw Katie off the bridge if I had the opportunity.
Listen.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it.
Trevor grabs you and shoves you over the side of the bridge.
I might get a broken bone now.
You're falling to water though, right? You're fine.
How high is the bridge up?
It's up there. I tried to look. It doesn't give an answer.
All right.
As long as it's not more than what?
Duman, are you going to help? You can either try to go get Hugh.
No.
Is the
turned to
spirit
stone.
gone or did the spirit go into...
No, she's kind of almost like puppeteering him. So she's there. You can see her.
Do I get a chance to do something before? Because I
Certainly.
haven't had an action. I was going to react to him getting
I was
possessed.
going to ask what you're doing.
Well, I wanted to hit her with the candlestick.
What's the
But
candlestick
I'm
made
getting
out
thrown
of?
through the air now. The candlestick that Gertrude gave me? Mm-hmm. I kind of assumed it was iron, but
Okay.
I just want to hit her.
Okay, then.
As I guess maybe throw it at her as I'm getting thrown off the bridge. I don't know. Everything happened a little fast.
No, I think
but-
you could probably swing at her and then Trevor's grabbing you from behind.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that.
Okay.
Let's.
So I'm gonna swing at her with
let's kick some
candlestick.
ass. Yeah, kick some ass.
Spin that luck. Spin that luck.
Well, it feels like it makes sense to spend luck so that I don't get thrown off a bridge, but
Oh no, you're getting thrown off that bridge.
I think it also makes sense it's still fine. It's an 8 regardless. Yeah, whatever. I think it does harm back to me or something, right? That makes sense.
You're about to take some harm.
Yeah. It's an 8.
That's a mixed success.
Yep.
So how much harm did it do?
So my candlestick does 2 harm.
Oh shit. And you take harm back?
Yeah, I think it gets to attack me also.
Yeah, so
Not looking
she's
great.
in the middle of possessing Trevor.
Technically, I'm at 1 right now because he hasn't hit me yet.
Yeah. She has taken possession of Trevor. She has turned him onto you, and he is going to grab you.
Yeah, I don't think I know. I'm just gonna swing.
You swing at her. It passes through her face, and the...
I'm like, well, shit, that didn't do anything.
But the searing, like, it sounds like sizzling steak when your candlestick touches her body. She lets out a blood-curdling scream, and she will dissipate and melt back into the river, seemingly defeated.
Holy shit, I did it! Oh my god! Okay.
You've dissipated her. He's grabbed you as he starts to gain his consciousness back. He's kind of got you over the side of the bridge, and now you're like hanging off the side, over the water. Trevor, you do have consciousness, but...
I don't know if I do, though. I don't know if I can hang... I swung with both hands at the spirit, so I have both hands on the
Sounds like he's the lady's going over.
The lady's going over?
Yeah.
I tried, man.
No,
I'm trying.
I'm fine with
trying to make
outcome.
it suspenseful,
I was just
y'all.
wanting to have my turn.
Duman is down there to help, too.
I didn't
5,
get a
6,
chance
7,
to...
8,
like,
9,
you guys had
10,
like
11,
3
12.
actions before.
I'm just saying that the ghost is dead. Duman?
I'm flying... I'm sailing away.
Duman, do you want to try to catch Katie?
I'm not going to do a girl scream on the microphone, but she's screaming, yo.
So I see her jumping,
not jumping.
falling over the getting thrown off the thing.
Yeah.
How tall is this bridge?
It's not as tall on the dam side.
No, it's not.
I don't know. I tried to look it up.
Yeah, I guess I'll try to catch her. I don't know.
I mean, it's not that high up.
You can act under pressure.
But I can't.
Oh, it's only 20 to 30 feet high at its highest
it's
point.
not
I'm fine.
Yeah, it's not
20 to 30 feet?
I mean, it ain't gonna feel good.
I can twist and dive. Make me act under pressure. 20 to 30 feet is not that high.
7 to try to help.
You got a 7?
Yeah, it's a mixed success.
Oh
So am I protecting somebody or acting under pressure?
Ooh.
no! Listen, I have a move that says panic button. When you need to escape.
You can't escape falling though. That doesn't work that way.
Yeah, but I can fall in a better way.
Protect someone as you suffer little harm. All impending danger is now focused on you. You inflict harm on the enemy, and you hold the enemy back.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's
Well, I was
just
just
trying to
asking.
take the harm instead of Katie taking
I got
the
thrown
harm.
off the bridge.
Yes.
And I'm flying through the air right now,
Yes.
screaming.
Yes.
I look down and I see Duman.
Uh-huh.
And the water's rapidly approaching.
Yes.
I'm just gonna try to like maneuver myself to like dive into the water, like so that like less surface area.
Okay. Act under pressure.
That's an 11.
You do what you set out to do. You remember your swimming lessons as a kid, and you put your arms up next to your ears and you straighten out your body to lessen the surface area that you hit the water with, and you do like a beautiful Olympian swan dive into the river.
Guys, Katie was actually the swim team captain.
Save it for fact. Save it for fact.
Trevor.
Do I see her resurface?
No.
Like I'm standing there watching, waiting for her to resurface.
Yeah, I would say like part of you is still like maybe hanging over the side of the bridge a little bit.
I
Like,
feel like
what did I just do?
Trevor looks over, catches Duman's eyes, and he's just like, the fuck you just do?
I didn't see him throw him off the bridge. You off the bridge.
Yeah, you'll see Katie break the surface.
Did she look okay?
She's sopping wet, but she appears to be unharmed.
Okay. Trevor is going to turn and sprint back to the pillar with the symbols on it.
I'm gonna swim towards the...
You're swimming towards the dam?
Damn.
No, I want to swim back to the... I can't think of the word I'm trying to say.
The bank?
Coast? Bank?
Yeah.
not the coast.
Okay.
It's a
What's
long
Duman
ways.
doing?
Yeah, what's Duman doing?
I guess walking back to the bank of the river?
You guys just screw Hugh, huh?
I mean, I'll walk towards the
Isn't he
troll.
at the
He's
bridge?
on the bank. He's on the bank. So
He's not on the bank.
Oh, is he in the water?
Yeah, he's in the water. He turned to stone.
Oh, I'll go over to him and pull
Wait,
him
he
out of
turned
the
to
river.
stone. I'm sorry.
He was in the
I
sun.
stopped writing notes.
He hit in the sun.
I thought it was. Oh, is it still sunlight?
Yeah. It's
It's
probably
like, it was like sun.
Well, the only reason why the sun hit him is it is currently setting, and it's like in line with under the bridge. So when he fell out from under the bridge, he stood up and he turned to stone.
Oh.
Okay, great. Trevor, you make it back across to the other side of the bridge.
Are the symbols still there?
If you use your third eye vision, you should be able to see them, or you maybe remember where they are.
I want to see if they're still there. So I'm gonna. It would be read a bad search. I would like to use my third eye if possible.
Okay. Yes.
7, which would allow me to see invisible things,
Okay.
and I get to take a +1 hold. Are there any threats that I'm seeing while I'm standing here trying to find this thing?
You do not.
Okay. Are the symbols still there?
Yes, they are still
Okay.
there.
I'm going to reach into my bag to try and find the tire iron that I forgot that I threw, realize that I didn't throw it, or that I threw it already and I don't have it. I'm going to look around and see if there's like any chunks of like stone that I could pick up.
Oh yeah, there's lots of stones around
I'm
here.
going to find a bigger piece and try to like scratch through these symbols.
Okay. Yeah, you do so. And as you start to scratch them out, you see that they're written in some kind of liquid, like a viscous liquid of some kind. No, you weren't able to see it, but it's almost like an ink of some kind that was used to write these symbols. You're able to scratch through them with ease with this chunk of rock.
Okay. Everything's wet. I was trying to think of some way to capture some of this liquid, but I don't think I have any way to do that. So I'm soaking wet. So I'm just going to try to continue to scratch these symbols out as best as I can.
Yeah, almost like an eraser to pencil. They will wipe away with time. And when you do, you feel that sense of like unease you've had this whole time around the river dissipate. And you'll I think that Duman, as you and Katie are dragging Hugh to the bank, and you'll look up to see Trevor on the bank scratching these symbols out. And Trevor, as you scratch out the last little bit of these symbols, out of the corner of your eye, you'll catch a figure. And when you look at her, you'll see the spirit that you were fighting earlier, but she looks a lot cleaner now. She's not soaking wet. Her hair is actually pulled back into dry, neat pigtails, and she looks at you a lot more serenely. Mm-hmm. She will just whisper, "Thank you."
Can I try to deduce whether this is a river spirit, or I guess Trevor, to get concrete answers here, Trevor is suspecting that this is a river spirit that was, or, some sort of spirit trapped in the river that was corrupted into doing these bad things by whatever magic was in these symbols. Does that seem to track, you think? Does he feel pretty confident?
Based on all the things you just said, yes, you feel pretty confident.
Okay.
I think I would want you to do a little bit more research into
I'm still interested in trying to figure out what the symbols mean. I think that connects to the overall larger mystery.
It does.
What I'm trying to deduce right now is for this river spirit, does it seem like these symbols were corrupting this spirit, forcing it to do bad things? Because before the symbols were destroyed, she was evil, doing harm to people, and now that the symbols have been destroyed, she seems friendly and is obviously thanking me for destroying these symbols.
Yeah, I you can surmise that the symbols had everything to do with her behavior and demeanor.
Okay. Yep. And I'm definitely planning on researching the symbols a lot more.
Okay.
I'd head back across the bridge and meet up with Duman and Katie.
Okay.
Is everybody okay?
Yeah.
I feel like I want to punch you.
I think that spirit possessed me. I'm glad that you're okay.
You threw me off a bridge.
Well, technically, the spirit threw you off a bridge. But I am sorry. That's when Duman talks about the dangers of doing this. Those are some very great examples of that. Duman, is there a way that we can help our friend Hugh here, or is he stuck like this?
I'm not 100% sure, but
Take him up to Eddie?
They would probably be able to, I mean, we just probably want to carry this heavy-ass stone statue up there. We could probably just get Eddie.
Come down here to the bank?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's go up there and let's grab him and see if hopefully he can help Hugh. We should probably check the rest of the pillars for these symbols.
Probably check the other bridge for the symbols, too.
Yeah, I agree. We should probably do that in the daylight, though.
So what are you going to do first?
You guys think you can head up there and get Eddie? I don't want anything to happen to this statue.
Yeah, well, I'll run up there and open the door and grab Eddie. I've got Hugh. He's turned to stone, though. Is he okay?
Yeah, he should be fine. He's weak in his... He's vulnerable as stone.
How do we turn him back?
You just gotta get him inside or out of the sun.
Oh, okay.
He should be fine, though. He might be really tired.
Well, do you want to come help us move him?
Is the sun down?
Oh.
Dumbass.
It's going to be down, like, within the next 5 minutes, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I can come.
I mean,
It should be fine.
When the sun goes down, does he turn back into a troll? I'll just help him back to the apartment if that's the case.
Yeah, but he's very weak, though.
I'll throw him over my shoulder and just
I will
carry
say,
him.
like, as the last little bits of the sun dip below the horizon, Hugh will kind of come back to life. He's very tired, almost like Bruce Banner after becoming the Hulk. Like, he is...
So he's Winter Bear tired.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it, I suppose. The clothes he was wearing are all tattered and torn. He is very pale. He has a very hard time standing up on his own.
I'll carry him.
Okay, maybe throw an arm over your shoulder and
Yeah.
kind of hobble your way to the apartment building. When you walk him to the apartment building, Eddie is there with the door open, like ready to kind of like take his cousin back inside. And he'll look at you three and he'll say, "Thank you for helping us. Let me get him in bed and I can help you guys with your computer problem."
I'm standing there dripping in water, soaked because I was in the river. Not the only one in the river.
So is everybody else.
Yeah.
I think Eddie is the only one that's not soaking wet.
Okay, fine. I just wanted to use your shower, man.
But yeah, Eddie will take Hugh inside. And you said you had some other things you wanted to do?
I don't have... Trevor wants to go investigate to see if there's other symbols, but I think he'd wait till daylight to do that. I think in the meantime, he's pretty comfortable just getting cleaned up. Helping everybody get cleaned up.
Perfect. Everyone will get cleaned up. Katie, you can use the shower. Trevor, you will get a message on your forum.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't look like you were banned for very long. It seems that maybe Black Widow made it appear to you like you were banned.
Mm-hmm.
You get a message regarding your picture. The information you gave them, what did you say?
I explained the situation of hearing voice, calling to the trolls. It seemed to be wanting the trolls' energy.
Okay.
And the troll was seemingly acting aggressively when it shouldn't be, and it was taking refuge in the bridge, attacking people as they approached.
Gotcha. Did you happen to mention the location?
Yeah, I mean, kind of generally like
Okay.
near the Kansas River.
You'll get a response from one of your dudes. No one of import. It says, don't know much about trolls and river spirits, but took a quick look at the history of the river. It appears that a number of people have died there. One in particular stands out to me. I'll just go ahead and give you this part.
Okay.
You can just read that top little bit.
So the post reads, Lizzie Madden, September 13th, 1897. Her body was found. A ghost supposedly haunts the Kansas River.
Yeah, so you learn that it's Lizzie Madden.
Okay. I thank the person and I throw up a picture of the symbols that I drew.
Ooh.
Do these mean anything to anybody?
Cipher? Question mark?
Could be.
Sigils?
They were used.
Chaos magic?
I think I replied they were used to corrupt the spirit of Lizzie Madden.
So what comes to my mind is that episode in Supernatural when Sam and Dean encounter a Reaper, where it's the episode where there's a preacher and he's like faith healing people, and it turns out to be the wife that's controlling the Reaper. And so you're going to get a lot of lore behind bound spirits, bindings, like forced servitude, those kinds of things. Okay, I'm going to say it's past sunset now. Game's over. KU lost to Colorado. Is 61-60.
Oh.
Yeah. Duman, your cell phone rings. You see that it is Dana Hobble.
Yeah, I'll answer it. Good evening, Officer Dana.
Hey, Duman. How's it going?
It's going. It's been a long day.
Oh, you're telling me. Listen. I just brought someone into custody, and it looks like it might be one of your things.
Okay. Who is it?
He's a student. His name is Matthew Houghton, and I've got him on murdering his roommate.
Stupid Wizard's actual people is Drew Burton as Dr. Evren Duman, Derek Dix as Trevor Wolffe, Josh Matney as Katie Callahan, and Elizabeth Ryan as her keeper. Follow us on our socials, Instagram, Blue Sky, and TikTok, and make sure to subscribe to our Patreon for hours upon hours of bonus content. You can find all those important links and more on our website, stupidwizards.com. Our next episode will be released March 17th. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and thank you so much for listening. Josh, what did you decipher it as? I'm very curious to see if you're right.
I know I'm right. I knew the code. I've seen the cipher before.
Oh.
I just couldn't think of
What
the
is
name
the
of the
language?
cipher. It's a way to denote what letters are based on like the keypad of a phone, essentially, but then it goes a little bit further into that. Like these are.
What did he translate it to?
Servant.
It's pretty good. I would have never got it.
So yeah, it's a kid cipher. It's used a lot.
I have no idea. I don't know anything about ciphers.
I want Katie to be the one to tell you what it is, but I don't think that I don't know how to justify that. I'm proud that I solved it.
That was for you.
God damn it.
It's for you, not for Katie. It's for you.
Oh,
Josh solved
I did solve it.
Yeah, Josh solved
You
it.
did.
Good job, Josh.
I knew.
I knew it would drive him crazy, too.
I don't know what notes I missed. The ghost is who?
Lizzie Madden. She died in like 1867. Yeah.
No. I can't believe I let you see that note. That's
It
all
is
right.
juicy.
It's pretty juicy.
I'd win.
1867, I think.
1897.
1897.
Yep.